Good evening, everyone. We're going to present the valve operating mechanism together with Miss Anne Claudette. So, camshaft are used in the internal combustion engines, mechanically controlled ignition systems, and early electric motor speed or controllers. So, si camshaft responsible to move the intake valve and the exhaust valve. So, siya yung because of the rotational motion produced by the camshaft, gumagalaw yung pagbukas at pagsara ng exhaust intake and exhaust valve kung saan pumapasok yung fuel and air mixture, and then lumalabas naman yung exhaust gases. And also dahil connected yung camshaft sa crankshaft, nagmo-move because of the rotational movement of the camshaft, nagro-rotate din yung crankshaft mismo na nagmo-move ng piston up and down, and then sakto yung pagbukas ng valve sa pag-angat naman ng pistons to happen a combustion. So sa cam lobes naman, control the valve lift, and there's a direct relationship between the shape of the cam lobes and the way the engine perform in the different ranges. So si cam lobes naman is connected directly sa camshaft mismo para matranslate yung rotational movement. Siya isasalo nun, and then matatranslate naman siya sa other mechanism, which is the tappets. And also, as discussed here, between the shapes, so meron two shapes. It is a symmetrical and asymmetrical. So si symmetrical naman is discussed, ginagamit siya for the solid tappet, and then si asymmetrical naman is for the hydraulic tappets. And as discussed, in different speed ranges, dahil si hydraulic tappets is more efficient to use, and that is why ginagamit si asymmetrical dahil mas mabilis yung movement niya, and which could be discussed later on. So this is an illustration po ng isang camshaft. So camshaft, ang nag-hold sa kanya mismo is a main bearing journal, which is not indicated here, pero I'm gonna circle around, is the cam lobes. Symmetrical shape siya. And then also, this is the crankshaft mismo, and ang nagdudugtong sa camshaft and the crankshaft is a timing gear and the crankshaft gear, and it could also be a chain or parang lubed or chain or parang lubed, ganun, something sort of that. And then moving on, tappets convert the rotational movement of the cam lobe into reciprocating motion and transmits the motion to the push rod, rocker arm, and then the valve tip, opening the valve at the proper time. So si tappets naman, siya naman yung sasalo ngayon ng energy from the crankshaft and the cam lobes papunta ngayon sa valves natin, which is the intake and the exhaust valve. So dito naman kay tappets is meron siyang spring sa loob na kung saan pag umikot yung ating crankshaft, umikot yung cam lobes, mag-move up yung tappets, and then it will move a specific valve kung saan mag-open ngayon ang intake valve at the proper time, dahil tama dapat and precise yung time. So this is an example of a tappets. So this, what I'm encircling is the tappet. So ito mismo, yung tappet, as you can see, meron siyang plunger spring kung saan pag umikot yung cam nga natin, as discussed, is aangat siya. And also, yung shape nito is asymmetrical. Dahil asymmetrical to, dahil flat tappet to, kailangan niya ng mas sharper shape ng cam lobes, dahil kung shallow or medyo sharp hindi sharp, I mean medyo kakaiba yung shape, definitely magkakaroon ngayon ng kiskisan yung parts na to, and also what could happen is magkaroon ng debris at masira yung mismong cam lobes because of the shape, dahil hindi siya fit sa isa't isa. And kung magtataka kayo kung bakit may oil hole or oil supply chamber dito, it's also dahil sa tappets natatranslate naman yung mga yung mga oil papunta ng cylinder head, and then para naman malubricate yung mga parts natin dito. Alright. Moving on, there are two types of tappets. There are solid flat lifters or tappet, and there's hydraulic or roller type tappet. So generally, require valve clearance to be adjusted manually by adjusting a screw and a lock nut. So ito naman is for the solid tappets, no? So yung solid tappets, as discussed, kung makikita nyo naman, bilog lang or flat mismo yung dulo niya. So this one is the traditional one dahil nga mas mabagal yung movement, hindi siya mabagal to be exact, and mas less efficient yung movement ng crankshaft dahil nga mas malaki yung friction na nag-occur from the cam lobes to the tappets, and also requires nga yung valve clearance, manually adjusted yan. So kapag masyadong malaki yung valve clearance mo, kailangan mo siya i-adjust because it is a solid tappet compared to a hydraulic tappet which uses hydraulic lash, kung saan hindi mo na siya kailangan i-adjust manually kasi it will eventually adjust itself because of the using other nuts. And kung makikita nyo, meron siyang roller sa ilalim. That is why yung shape ng cam lobes is asymmetrical para mas mabilis and then mas efficient yung movement ngayon ng camshaft, and then mas mapaganda yung pagbukas at pagsara ng valves natin. And then lastly is the pushrod. So pushrod naman is a tubular form transmitting lifting force from the valve tappet to the rocker arm. A hardened steel ball pressed over into each end of the tube. Pushrod is enclosed tubular housing that extends from the crankcase to the cylinder head, referred as pushrod tubes. So makikita nyo, this one is the pushrod. So siya yung mismong dugtungan ng tappet natin from the tappet to the rocker arm. So, and also si pushrod, meron din tong hole dito si pushrod, sa kung saan yung oil from the tappet will flow directly over the pushrod papunta dito sa mga mechanism sa taas. And also dito naman from the pushrod to the rocker arm, it will move the valve, it will open or close the valve, and then dito naman nag-occur ngayon yung valve natin dito, yung valve drain. Yes, kung saan kinokontrol naman niya yung bukas and sara ng mga valvula. And yung next topic po would be discussed by Miss Ann. And thank you so much for listening, and hope you're having a great time.
So, ngayon naman po, pupunta naman tayo sa rocker arm. So, rocker arm. So, what is rocker arms? Rocker arms are typically located between the pushrod and intake and exhaust valves. So, if you could take a look at this GIF, ito po yung ating tinatawag na rocker arm, wherein it is a oscillating lever, and kung makikita niyo yung movement niya is para siyang nagra-rock, yung nung sa rocking chair, ganun yung movement niya. And yung ating rocker arm is designed for opening and closing the valves, and yung isang end niya is fitted with the valve tip, and yung the other one is fitted with our pushrod. So yeah, basically that's for our rocker arms. Next one is the valves. So what are the valves? So sa valves, meron tayong two kinds of valves, wherein exhaust valves and intake valves. So engine valves are located in the cylinder head. So kung mapapansin niyo dito, ito yung ating valves, itong apat. So kung mapapansin niyo, magkaiba sila ng size. Yung isa malaki, yung isa maliit. So alin ba dyan yung intake and exhaust valves na tinatawag natin? So basically, yung intake valves is itong pinakamalaki. While yung maliit naman is ayun yung ating exhaust valve. So bakit ba mas malaki yung intake valves? Kasi kailangan mas makapasok yung mixture para masustain yung combustion dito sa ating combustion chamber. So ayun lang yung purpose ng dalawa. So yung intake valve, para nag-open siya para makapasok yung ating mixture, yung air and fuel mixture, while yung ating exhaust valve, once na nag-open yan, syempre, lalabas yung ating burn gases or yung ating exhaust gases. So, next one is the valve spring. And ito na rin yung ating last component na i-discuss namin. So, what is a valve spring? A valve spring is placed around the stem of a valve and held in place by a retainer. So, ito yung ating yung valve spring and ito yung ating valve. So, yung sa taas nito is nandito yung ating rocker arm, which is yung nagpupush pababa, nagpupush sa ating valve to open. And yung valve spring natin, ang purpose nito is para ma-retain or mabalik sa dating pwesto yung ating valve, which is the closed position. So, once na mag-open yung ating valve, magko-compress yung ating spring, and ang gagawin naman ng spring natin is once na nag-open, syempre siya naman yung mag-close ng ating valve. So, yun lang yung working principle ng ating valve. The next one, so tapos na natin explain yung mga basic components ng ating valve. Ngayon naman is doon na tayo sa mismong mechanism or pinaka-whole principle or yung connectivity ng mga components. So basically, itong valve operating mechanism, it is all about kung paano nag-open and close yung ating valves. Ito lang yung ito. So, mapapansin dito sa GIF na nandito. Ito yung ating crankshaft, ito yung ating camshaft, ito yung gear, and then yung tappet, or yung lifter, the pushrod, rocker arm, and yung valve spring, and then the over valve. So, paano ba yan na-open ng ano ba yung connectivity ng mga components? So, basically, once na gumalaw yung ating piston, once na nag-complain sa ating top dead center, yung ating crankshaft is iikot din. And yung gear ng crankshaft is nakakonect siya sa ating gear ng camshaft. So, once na umikot yung gear ng crankshaft, iikot din yung gear ng ating camshaft. The revolution ng ating camshaft is 1/2, and while yung 1/2 and yung sa crankshaft naman is 1. So, in every 1/2 cycle of this, in every 1 cycle of our crankshaft gear, katumbas nun is 1/2 cycle ng ating camshaft gear. So, bakit? Kasi meron lang tayong ang ino-operate lang ng ating camshaft is yung ating valves, which is the exhaust and intake valves. So, ayun. So, once umikot na to, yung ating thumb lobe, kung papansin nyo, pero thumb lobe is the top ng ating camshaft. Yung pointing part ng ating thumb lobe, ayan yung tinatawag na thumb lobe. So, when it contacts with our tappet, syempre, yung rotational force na nanggagaling sa ating camshaft is magiging lifting force naman dito sa ating tappet. So, once na yung force na yon is napunta dito sa tappets, yung yung force is pupunta sa ating pushrod, wherein yung pushrod, siya yung magta-transmit ng force papunta dito sa ating rocker arm. And once na nandun yung force, syempre, doon na mag-open and close yung ating valves. And doon na rin magko-compress yung ating spring and mag-open yung ating valve. And doon na mag-i-start yung ating 4-stroke 5-vent cycle natin. So basically, para sa mas madaling intindihan, ganun yung pinaka-working principle ng ating valve operating. So I guess that's it for our report. That concludes it.